Wow, whoa, look at all the people today. Hi, gang. Nice to have you on. Happy Aloha Friday, everybody. Yay. Woo. Okay, Chewy. Down, boy. Down, boy. Down, boy. It's going to be that kind of a day today. Hi, na mai. One more song before we start the show. This one comes from my friend Mailani. Happy Aloha Friday, gang. Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah, Garrett, we'll talk about that, and we'll take your questions this afternoon. So get your questions ready. Hi, my dear classmate Tanya. I miss you. How are you? Hi. Chicago is here. That's awesome.
As parents, it's our responsibility to protect our children from the dangers they face in everyday life. Today, there's an invisible danger. COVID-19 is in our lives, and it poses a grave threat to our children. More children are getting sick every day. I know. My daughter caught COVID, and it was scary. Your child's life is precious. Don't wait. Vaccinate.
Okay, oh, that's not there. Okay, we'll get that on there. Brandi Chun and Lily Meola are on the show today. We'll talk story with them both. And also on Hōkū Nights coming up tonight on television, Nahoa is going to be here and Mike Kaʻawa. We'll hear from them also coming up. Let's get into the show. Happy Aloha Friday! Chewy is here in the studio. Our official watchdog for Billy V Live is with us today. So you will hear lots from him. And to tell you the truth, I don't have much control over that right now because I'm on the microphone. So it is what it is. Know that Chewy will make an entrance whenever he darn well wants. And we'll, he may ask me for a snack during the show, but that's another situation altogether. Happy Aloha Friday, everybody. We're glad that you're here. We're glad it's the weekend. Boy, is it just me or was this first week long? I think so. If this is the first time that you're here, welcome to the show. Do me a favor, say hi, aloha, say hello to the channel because everybody's going to say hi to you in the comments because that's the way we are and that's the way our channel is. So down in the comment section, say hello and also let us know where you are. And for those of you that you know how the show works, go ahead and throw it in there just so everybody can see you and talk story. Carl, were you really the first one here on the show today? Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. Happy Aloha Friday to you. And let me see here. You're still on Hawaii News Now, right? Yes. I'm not going. Yes. Let's take care of that right now. I am not going anywhere from there. Aloha from Guam. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate you being on. Always happy to see you here, even though you're quite a ways away in the ocean. And so is Mila. Mila's over in Puerto Rico. So yay! Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much. Chrissy, how are you? Ku'u, how are you? I have been thinking of you and the family in this last 72 hours here. You are so much a part of our radio family. And we'll talk about that coming up a little bit. Always, Raynette is here, and she's already shared, I guess. I'm guessing. I haven't even looked through all the comments yet. Stacy Ku'ule is here. She was just singing a Whitney Houston song on Facebook. I just heard her, and it sounded so wonderful. It was from the motion picture, Kevin Costner, Bodyguard.
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
I was going to say The Little Mermaid.
Wrong film. Definitely the wrong film. But that was one of my favorite movies. They gave it bad remarks. They said it was cheesy. I was mesmerized through that whole movie. Is it just me? No, I don't think so. New Jersey is here. Kanani, how are you? Thank you so much for being with us. Let's see. Carl shared. I appreciate that. Laura is here as always. Kevin's in Florida. And Harlan is in Hilo. Keep those comments coming. Elaine is from Chicago. Mountain Apple is from Texas. Lubbock, Texas. Wow. Garrett, don't quit your radio show on YouTube. Elbow cough. Don't worry. This show is not going anywhere. Wait, there could be multiple meanings to that. This show never seems to go anywhere. But that's a whole different story in itself. Just as always, hey, if you are here and you're on the YouTube side, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Or if you're on the Facebook side, go ahead and hit the share button. We appreciate when you share with your crew, with the people that follow you. And as a matter of fact, there's a new feature on here where I give you a link and it just streams right off of your Facebook page. So we're going to do that. We're going to institute that here in the next couple of shows. Just know that that's coming around. Let's take a look outside. Okay, let's tell you that the surf meet has been happening out there in the pipeline side. And why is my face showing?
Because we like it.
Yeah, we like it, but not in this portion of the show. I know why, because the other camera is not on, and I have to turn it on. So that'll take a couple of moments. So while that's turning on, let me tell you that they had surf meet. Big surf out there on the North Shore. And so it's a series of 3 swells. The current swell that's there is on the way down already, so it's not as big as it was this morning. But it was perfect for the surf meet that was happening. So that was great. Let us try and see if we can get that in there again. Yes, there it is. Okay, very good. There's a live look outside. Pipeline right now. It's a little bit of, they've got the jet skis out there because they've been towing in people or watching people. Sorry, the video's a little bit jerky. just kind of the way it is today. Let's go over to Waikiki Beach and show you what that looks like. I know we can here somewhere, and we can't right now. Oh, that's because it's here. There we go. Waikiki Beach for you. That is live, except the video's jerky on your side. Partly cloudy skies. It was beautiful, clear skies for the first time in, I think, about 3 weeks. Currently outside, nice, comfortable, 85 degrees. Do we have the temperature? Oh, okay. We'll check on that and see if that's correct. But yeah, it's been nice weather today. Let's get you into headline news. All right, here we go on this Aloha Friday. Breaking news, Ellie Mack, who is, of course, Hawaii entertainer, Hawaii recording artist, she has tested positive for COVID-19. She has released that information in just this past hour on her Instagram page. She says that she doesn't have a fever. She can taste, she can smell, but she feels just really tired. So what she's done is she has rescheduled her gig. She was supposed to play at the playground. That was supposed to be tomorrow on the island of Maui. Well, if you've got tickets, you can get refunds, or you can hold on to those tickets. They have rescheduled that show for February 19th. Ellie Mack, some of you may remember her, her other name, Camille Velasco. Yeah, she was in season 3 of American Idol. She was on the same season as Hawaii's Jasmine Trias, who we just talked about last week. Once again, Ellie Mack has COVID. We are hoping for her and a quick recovery. We send our aloha to the family and the circles of Sidney Poitier, Oscar-winning actor who has passed away at the age of 89 years old, who is phenomenal actor. If you get a chance to see some of his movies over again, for those of us that have enjoyed his movies, or if you've never seen them before, you got to go and search out on YouTube. Go see some of his movies. Phenomenal actor. Some said that his accent was funny, just the way that he spoke, and he really tried his best to overcome a little bit of a speech, I guess, impediment at the time. But boy, dynamic on the screen. First man of color to in a leading role, and he had many leading roles, and so Oscar-winning actor. Once again, Sidney Poitier has left us to be with his kupuna. We told you about the Grammy Awards. Those have been pushed back due to COVID-19. They postponed them. Originally, they had set a March date. They listed it on CBS News. Then we noticed later that CBS News had removed that date and just said that it has not been rescheduled. So what does that mean? That means Kalani Pe'a has to wait to see if he does indeed win a third Grammy Award this year. But it also means in the meantime, he will go ahead and make his debut headlining in Las Vegas. Coming up, he's going to be at the Smith Center in Nevada. It will feature Kalani Pe'a and his band, award-winning halau and kumuhula, Miss Hula, Aloha Hula Forever, Sheldine Haleamau. There are 2 shows. That's going to be 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can get tickets on his website. And he sent me that text message, and I gave you all that information, and I realized that in my notes, in the prompter, it does not have the date. So let me tell you what the date will be. The date is going to be January 23rd, 2022. Once again, contemporary and soul, Hawaiian contemporary and soul music. 2 shows, 3 p.m., 7 p.m. Our crew is putting that in the down in the comments below, so you can go ahead and see that. All right, let's talk about the stories that we've been covering here in the Hawaiian Islands. Summit Media Hawaii, full disclosure, the company that I have worked for in radio, which has the following stations that you see listed here on the side of me. Hawaii 105, Creator 96, Power 104.3, and KCCN FM 100. They let go of more than 20 employees over the last couple of days. That includes myself. But I was only in there 1 day a week on a Saturday. They gave me a phone call and said, we're letting you go. And when I told people that on social media, they got all
Riled up?
Riled up because, what? They let you go by phone? I go, wait. Whoa. Hang on for a second. Just to let you know, I go in there only one day a week, and it's the day where there's no office staff, so nobody ever sees me. So, and there's been lots of comments online, and a lot of people, friends, close friends, asking, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm good. As to, there was a statement that was released from Summit Media. Basically, the Summit, if you go to my Instagram or my Facebook page, you can actually read the statement from Summit Media officials. But basically, they're not selling the stations, and this is important now, they are not changing the format of the two stations, Hawaiian 105 and KCCN FM 100. I haven't really, in the last, I'd say 48 hours, I've done a bunch of interviews on different media, including Hawaiian News Now. Understand that on Hawaiian News Now, I give you the factual information, information that is factual and confirmed. Here on this kind of platform, it's a little bit looser where I guess I'm able to give a little bit more of my opinion. So, IMHO, in my honest opinion, knowing that they are not changing the format of Hawaiian music, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, cool. You're not changing the format. But notice it's not just one station, or it's not just the Hawaiian stations. This was across the floor on Summit Media. So there's something deeper into this. So meanwhile, they've decided to start things from scratch, and they will build it up again. A lot of people are not happy about that, but these things happen in broadcast. They do. And so my question is like, okay, I understand. You're not going to change the stations. You're not selling the stations. So what will happen next? Who will they have to run the Hawaiian stations? These are key questions that we don't have answers to yet, and hopefully we will have some answers coming up soon. If you have a question, I will answer your questions right here and now if I can. Some information, I don't know. So, aloha Kaʻawa. So sad, we're going to miss all of you. Many blessings and aloha to all of you. Thank you so much, aloha Kaʻawa. Just to let you know, aloha, that so fast, this show's not going anywhere. So, yay! Okay, good, thank you. Just need the applause there. Thank you. Other questions here. Carly says, it's nice to see you. Thank you. It's nice to see you too. Thank you for being here. Ron heard about the news yesterday. Thank you very much. Not too many questions right now here at the moment. And you know what? If you got questions, put them in the comments, and then our crew here will let me know, and we'll go back. I'll scroll back and find those. But if you have questions, I'd love to answer them. All I can tell you right now is that me and a lot of other people are waiting. Oh, here's the other thing. Sorry. So, I'm seeing all this on social media. People are like, what's going on? They're asking all kinds of questions. So I decided, and some are saying, oh, it's not on the air. There's nothing on the air. Or there's nobody talking right now. So I went, okay. So yesterday afternoon, I decided to turn on the radio for a little while. Sit, listen. I heard Kona Chang. Kona Chang is someone who I've worked with for quite a while. What do we go back? 12 years maybe? Maybe so. Maybe even a little bit more. He's worked on Crater. He's worked on Power. He's worked on KCCN FM 100. He's done work for Hawaiian 105. He is a Hōkū Hanohano Award winner. He's a musician, entertainer, recording artist. He's a member of the group Tropical Nights. So, moderators, thank you for asking if there are questions. Appreciate that very much. What are they doing with my Uncle Crash and Auntie Sky's pictures? Cool, the ones that are in the studio. I actually, when I went to go hand in my keys, I went inside, and my intentions were to take those photographs with me and take them home and bring them home. However, they said that they're not changing the format of the station, that they are going to continue to support Hawaiian music, Hawaiian culture. So when they said that, I said I can't take their photos out of the studio. Crash Ki Aloha, Skylark Rossetti, synonymous with Hawaiian music, with the playing of recorded artists from our Hawaii. So as long as Hawaiian music's in there, they belong in there. So your pictures are still there in the studios, just to kind of answer that question for you. Always here for you. Kona got your back. Right, Ed? Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm so happy to hear that we can see your Happy Aloha Friday. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Was there a buyout on the current media group? No, not that I know of. Do they plan on filing positions with mail-in personnel? Don't know. Inside source told me that there is a release of what do they call it? Press release?
Yeah.
That there's an upcoming press release, but there was a never said when, so it's one of those wait and see. Don't know yet. Canya's where I first found you many years ago. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that very much. Okay, if that changes, I hope they give you the option to come back and get the pictures. Yeah, no problems. Amanda, thank you. I appreciate that, Amanda, very much. You know, there's a lot of people that are upset. Because, I mean, all the morning shows, gone, poof, and the staffs, and the voices you are familiar with. I told somebody, I said, you know what? And there will be if there's Hawaiian music in there, there will be perhaps new people in there. And it will take a little bit of time, but they will become the voices that you rely on. And they will become perhaps someone that I could call my radio brothers or sisters. But that's yet to be seen. So we'll wait and see where we go with that. Thanks for your questions. Keep them coming. I'll try to answer them when I can. All right, let's get on to other news. We're talking to a couple of people who are phenomenal. Brandi Chun is a product of Hawaii. She comes from Hawaii, but boy, her dream was to dance. She wanted to dance from when she was small. So in the past couple of years, I didn't realize that Brandi and I were crossing roads, that she was part of a group called 24/7 Dance Force. And 24/7 Dance Force worked on the Miss Hawaii pageants, and I was MC of the Miss Hawaii pageant. So we've crossed on the stage before. Then I found out, as I was researching her, she had worked 5 years, and she had been in Los Angeles, she had been in Las Vegas, and she had worked 5 years on one of my favorite shows, Michael Jackson's One. I asked her, that must be just crazy.
It was awesome. Michael Jackson is actually my #1 artist. I've always wanted to dance for him, so I feel like it was great because it's the closest I could have gotten, and everyone that was associated, some of his choreographers, the director was a longtime friend and dancer of his, Jamie King, and he just really immersed us in the world, and I got to hear personal stories, which was so cool because I really do love his music and love him as an artist. So just getting to do the Smooth Criminal lean every night was pretty dope, and just his music never got old, so it was perfect. It was really great. I feel like I got a lot out of that show.
She has been able to tour with people who've been dancing on Dancing on the Stars and with artists from when she was young. So it's really incredible to hear some of her stories. But what she's doing now is she is teaching. She is teaching the next generation, and she's finding joy in that.
Oh, I absolutely love teaching. I think that I am really happy to see dancers kind of take what they've learned in the short span of an hour and a half, hour 15 minutes, and completely make it their own and perform it with full passion and full heart. And yeah, it's kind of a good thing that dancers do. We're really good at exchanging and yelling and rooting for each other. And I always try to make it a point to make it a safe space and a good environment where you're learning, and I'm, giving them the tools of, from my experiences, whatever I've learned, but they're able to put their own personalities and passion and creativity into it. And it's really inspiring to see it happen and to be like, oh, wow, I think I learned something from teaching you. So it's been really great. I really enjoy teaching.
So she continues to do that, but she says that the talent here from our Hawaii, we've got good talent here.
Yeah, I think it's just insane how we are so kind of isolated and away from here, which is good, but are still able to like just have this raw talent that we're able to flourish as an artist. And they're so young, they're getting younger and better. And I'm like, what are you guys drinking? Like, I don't understand, because I could not dance like that at such a young age. I really, really had to, evolve and progress, especially when I came here. But now they're amazing, and it really inspired me. And they were all willing to work and listen and grow. So it was a really, really good year being at home. And me and Marcelo got to like collaborate sometimes, which was really good, because that's full circle. I'm like, whoa, collaborating with Marcelo again after all these years. And now I'm an adult. It's so crazy, but really, really great.
So there you go. Local girl who is doing amazing things, continuing to dance and have fun, but she is also teaching the next generation of dancers. Follow her on her Instagram page. And once again, she's her and Marcelo Pacleb, 24/7 Dance Force, they work together when she's back home. And actually, it just dawned on me, wait a minute, 24/7 Dance Force, that means we've crossed paths for the National Football League at the NFL Pro Bowl, where I got to MC. And they were center stage dancers for the Stars during the halftimes. Go get them, Brandi. A young lady from the island of Maui is a Hawaii recording artist. We've been watching her for the last couple of years, and she's got a brand new EP that is out. So, Lily Meola, talking with her and asked her about her latest EP release.
I've been working on this record for the last few years. So over the years, I've experienced all these different emotions, and, it's a bit of an emotional roller coaster, I'd say. But yeah, it takes you through heartbreak, grief, sadness, happiness, a little bit of everything, and hopefulness.
So I asked her also, pre-pandemic, you were getting out and touring and having a blast. Is Maui, the island of Maui, is that still pretty much a base for you?
Maui's definitely home and will always be. But yeah, I do travel to California and Nashville quite a bit. But my favorite places to perform, my number one favorite place is the MAC, the Maui Arts and Cultural Center. The ambiance, it's just so beautiful. They have a sound system that's pretty hard to beat. I've been playing there since I'm probably 11 years old, maybe even younger than that. So yeah, it's just special. And the people running it are so kind, and yeah, I love it. My second favorite place would probably be the Troubadour, just because it's a little bit legendary to me.
Nice.
My mom and I used to listen to the record that Carole King and James Taylor recorded there. And so, yeah, it's pretty special. And I've gotten to play there a couple times opening for people. And yeah, I'm actually going to be headlining my first show there later this year.
That's awesome. So I asked Lily, I said, are you living the dream? And we'll get her response coming up here in just a moment. So if you want to follow her, go ahead and put your look down into the comments area, where once again we're going to put all of her social media down there so that you can follow her. But once again, is she living the dream?
Yes, I do believe that, but even when you're living your dream, you still have hard days. And, during this pandemic, things are crazy, but I do feel like I'm still living my dream and working really hard at it.
What do you hope that the listener takes away from your EP?
Well, since it touches on all sorts of things that I've experienced, I just hope that the listener, can feel a little less alone, knowing that they can, have someone to relate to, whatever it is that they're going through, a broken heart, chasing their dreams, or even their, grief.
Sounds good. Can't wait to hear the rest because you've actually got the rest. You got what, 3 singles released so far?
Yep, 3 singles released, and we've got 3 more coming, potentially more. We'll see. But yeah, the rest of the EP will be out in March. They'll be coming out every few weeks until then.
All right, there you go. Mahalo to Lily Meola on the island of Maui. All right, here we go on this Aloha Friday here. Oh, there we go. Hi. Let's go ahead and get you some entertainment or weekend events. And there are a couple of weekend events coming up. One of them is Hōkū Nights. That's going to be tonight on K5 television. The Na Hōkū Hanohano Awards is Hawaii entertainment or music industry's biggest event, just like for on the national scene, the Grammys. For the continental United States. But here it's the Na Hōkū Hanohano Awards. But the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts says, it's just to do it just once a year to bring our award-winning artists, and to have people share their entertainment abilities. So they have a show on television, Hōkū Nights, and that's on Friday nights, the first Friday of every month, and that is on K5 television. There are 3 artists on there. There's Keilana, there is Mike Kaʻawa, and there is the group Na Ho, who, by the way, is celebrating 20 years of being a trio together. You don't find that too often. So congratulations to them as they start to celebrate this year, their 20th year. I said, during this pandemic, do you guys still keep in touch because you're kind of all separate? One of them's on a neighbor island.
Every chance that we can, we're always texting and getting in touch, and everybody's being productive, which is so good. Lives are moving right along, getting to travel soon. I'm crossing my fingers, all of the good things. Okay, and how have you guys been doing separately? Because I know that you've been doing stuff separately as well. Ikaika.
We've been doing really well. I just want to first say congratulations, Hale and Kama Hopkins and Brian Tolentino of their new release of Nue. Congratulations to you guys. But and that's what I love about what we do here as family. Nahoa has been together now for it's 20 years, guys. 20 years. Yeah, we've been together for 20 years now. And the beauty of it is that we continue to play, we continue to make music and share music, and people still ask us to play music, and that's the beauty of it all. 20 years as a trio is hard to come by nowadays. And so when we do get together, like in this Hōkū Nights, whenever, like Holly said, when we're texting or Keone calls, it's like rapid fire, 1 hour, no holding back, relentless, just screaming 1 hour, and we don't have a voice for the rest of the week.
Wow, screaming while you're texting. That's incredible. That's different. So make sure that you're watching for them. Mike Kaʻawa is also another gentleman that's going to be on tonight, and I asked him who some of his mentors were.
Gabby is one of them for sure, and this other gentleman is from the Big Island. Really hefty guy, but he was always there with Auntie Miley. And this guy was like an almanac. He knew every song in the book, and it is Cyrus Green. This guy was talented, and a farmer. And these men are very soft. I mean, they're soft-hearted, and they. I learned a lot from all these guys. Gabby, Cyrus, Sonny, Uncle Sonny, Atta Isaacs. Some beautiful people. There's something about being a musician, the ohana. It becomes ohana when they know you are a musician and stuff, and you treat it as such, and everybody treats each other with a lot of aloha, and that's you can't buy that stuff. That comes from the heart, and I love the business. I love sharing my music, and they also did too, and they showed it also, and that's, for me, that's the way to go.
Hawaiian boy Mike Kaʻawa, now Hōkū Hano Award winner. And once again, Keilana, too. Keilana's been on our show quite a bit, so we wanted to give Nahoe and Mike Kaʻawa the chance to be on, but we'll have Keilana a little bit later on coming up here on the show. Just a reminder, Hōkū Nights coming up tonight. All right, weekend events. This is also on the calendar, just to let you know. And okay, there we go. It's going to be COVID-19 vaccine and testing pop-up Kaimuki Community Park. That's tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Go ahead and head out there if you need to. Once again, vaccine types, you can see it there. Bring your ID and insurance card. There are a couple of other things that are happening on the weekend events calendar. The Whalers are at Blue Note, Hawaii. New Year's Ohana Festival 2022 at Japanese Cultural Center. That is today, live stream. Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias, back on tour, was supposed to be tomorrow night at Blaisdell. That is not happening, and that's due to COVID-19. He is rescheduled. He will be here in Honolulu at Blaisdell on September 24th, 8 p.m. We are going to go ahead and close out the show, and we've got a couple more announcements, but want to play a music video for you first.
Sassy sometimes, I get a little crankier at night, but you're still here holding my hand, and I cry for no reason sometimes, pretend something is in my eyes, then you come and wipe them away with your love. It's music, you should use it to rock me steady, steady. Your love, it's healing, I just wanna put it on repeat, so you rock me steady. Your love is like my sweet island music, I want it all the time. When you're around, you know I can feel it, give me all the good vibes. Your love is like my sweet island music, voices so heavenly. When you're with me,
Well, I like that janitor. Oh, somebody should hire him. He looks good. Oh, wait a minute. That's Kapena de Lima. That's Kelly Boy de Lima's son. Nice job by Chardonnay on the music video. All right, gang. Let's see here. Let's see if we can change that. There we go. A little bit better. Couple of more things that I wanted to make sure that we added into the show here. Coming up tonight, I've been invited to be a guest, and this is going to be on Facebook, and I'm going to try to put the graphic up here so you can see that. Facebook Live with Mel and Charlie. That's at 7 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. That's on the Facebook side. I am told that Shannon Scott, Meleapana, and Lena Girl are also going to be guests on the show along with myself. And we're going to be discussing the radio stuff, but Hawaiian music and how we need to support local entertainers. So that's coming up for you, and that is coming up tonight on Facebook Live, which is really weird because I'm going to be a guest. I'm usually the host, which means I'm not in control. And everybody that knows me knows I'm a control freak, right? Yeah. Okay, there you go. So that's coming up. If you get a chance, join us tonight. In the meantime, let me change the cameras here real quickly. There we go. Thank you, Chewy. Okay. Chewy, come on up here. Hey. Come on up here. Come on.
Come on, Cujo. This way.
Come on, Cujo. I might as well bring him on. He's
up here.
Up
Here, crazy dog.
Come on.
Up here.
Up. There we go. Okay. You get to be on the show today.
Yay!
So, there we go. Okay. Okay.
Still blank screen.
Oh, still blank screen. Oh, sorry about that. That's I must have hit the wrong button, and so okay. I got you. Okay. Sorry about that. Hi, gang. It's live television. It's live video. It's live internet. So these things happen. Dude, you're putting your paws on my microphone. You're pushing my microphone away.
Oh, wait. Gotta fix it.
Okay. No. It's his way of saying I'm priority right now. I'm the boss.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of the show on this Aloha Friday. We will see you next week. I believe Marlon Wayans is going to be part of next week's show. He's coming here to the island, so we're going to have him on. Yes, Kathy, Chewy the guard dog. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, everybody. See, that's all the comments are for you. He is done with me working, I guess. We'll see you there. Is there any more questions for me on the radio stuff? No? We good? Okay, drop the mic, Chewy. I don't know how you do that because I'm holding you. Okay. But you're looking straight. Okay, the camera's actually up there, but that's okay. Ma'alama pono, aloha ahui ho. I will see you guys next Friday. Thank you for being a part of the show. You're going to see a lot of things on the internet, and basically the message is there are things that are happening in radio, but no matter what, we need to concentrate on if they're not changing the music, the Hawaiian music, then we need to support them no matter who's on the microphone. And who knows? Maybe they'll bring me in to come and give them a speech, like career day, and I can give them some of the history and background. That would be nice. Hey, guys at the station, are you listening? I wouldn't mind coming in and talking story to your announcers, whoever they're going to be, because we don't know yet, because they didn't hire anybody else yet.
We'll let you know the fee.
And we'll let you know when they press release our information. Okay, enough for me? Okay, bye. Wow, Chewy gets so many comments.
Yeah, everybody loves the dog.
See, you lucky. Good boy.
Good boy, Chewy.